Sadly, this flash flood emergency is deadly. Tonight, officials confirmed that one woman was killed when floodwaters swept her away. Orange County's executive says that woman died in Highland Falls, one of the communities hardest hit by this severe flooding. Rushing water swamped cars and came up to the doorsteps of homes. And tonight, many roads are closed in that area. People are stranded in their cars, and a state of emergency is in effect. The flash flooding forced drivers to dodge boulders and rocks. This is on Route 6 between Woodbury and Highlands in Orange County. And the flooding even washed out part of State Route 9W in Rockland County. A giant tree there blocking the road, while sections of that road are just completely gone. And take a look at this. This is what happened to some vehicles that dared to drive through all of this flooding. We see SUVs, sedans slammed into each other on the road. Stranded vehicles littering this part of Bear Mountain Circle near Woodbury and Harriman in Orange County. We have live team coverage with News Force Ida Siegel and Storm Team Force Dave Price, but we want to start with Storm Team Force Violetta Yas tracking where the heaviest rain is right now. Violetta.
Yeah, Rana, what a day up in the Hudson Valley and parts of New Jersey as well. It took almost all evening for that rain to advance into the immediate metro area. We got some heavier downpours over the course of the last couple of hours, but those have since weakened. We're still seeing some showers and storms here in and around the city up through Yonkers and Greenburgh, raining more heavily though right now across Nassau County, extending out into parts of Suffolk County as well. This across 495, West Babylon, out toward Oyster Bay, also seeing very heavy rain right now. Downpours continue meanwhile here north of Mount Pleasant. This extends all the way up through Carmel. Very heavy rain. Not seeing too much lightning with this, but still a good amount of moisture in the atmosphere. The good news here, though, is we're seeing a break across portions of New Jersey. And certainly out through Orange County, of course, areas that really need some dry weather right now. This, of course, after very intense rainfall. You can see exactly where that plume of moisture set up from eastern Pennsylvania all the way up and through extreme northwestern Connecticut, in particular this region. Parts of Orange County with severe rainfall, 9, 10, or approximately up to 11 inches. And to put this into context for you, West Point in Orange County, more than 7 inches of rain as of 7:55 p.m. On average, for the entire month of July, they typically pick up 4.6. So that's nearly 2 months worth of rain in just a couple of hours. So we're talking very severe and likely historic rainfall here for those communities up in Orange County. Brenna, back to you.
Okay, Violetta, thank you so much. And as we mentioned, at least one person has died in connection with that storm in Orange County. The county is now under a state of emergency tonight. Officials say in Highland Falls, a woman in her 30s was killed while trying to evacuate. They say she was swept away in a flash flood. And scenes like this have been lighting up social media with massive amounts of water flowing through many neighborhoods. We tried sending our own crews to the village, but conditions have shut down routes in and out. The county executive estimates the storm has caused tens of millions in damage.
We're just trying to get through the next 24 hours. We've opened up an emergency shelter in the village of Highland Falls. The problem is you either have water or power or one of the other or neither. So it's some significant, it's going to be a tough night for a lot of people right now.
And a number of homes and buildings in the Highland Falls area are also partially underwater tonight. We spoke with one woman who helped evacuate neighbors at her apartment complex as the first floor there filled with water and debris.
Everyone was down there with umbrellas, carrying people out of windows, getting people out of doors, making sure they had what they needed and bringing them back up. And some of my neighbors were able to open their doors to them. So, I mean, there's some apartments that are full of people right now because they brought them into their houses.
Yeah, the community is banding together, and Governor Hochul says she has been in contact with local leaders, is making state resources available wherever possible. Officials are asking Orange County residents to stay home until the flooding recedes. Continuing our team coverage tonight, News Force Ida Siegel is live in Stony Point in Rockland County, where, Ida, you've been talking to people who are evacuated from their homes, and some of them had to be rescued by boat.
Yeah, that's right, Rana. There were a number of rescues that had to happen here in Stony Point today. The one you're thinking of, not too far from where we are. This is Lowland Park. The structure behind me here was completely surrounded by water not too long ago. You can see now the water has receded significantly at this point tonight, but the floodwater is still a problem all over this area. Route 210 in Stony Point today, a raging river. The water flowing up against low-lying houses, causing surrounding roads to be shut down, especially West Main, which connects with the source of this mess, the Cedar Pond Brook. It was out of control this afternoon, overflowing its banks after storms ripped through Rockland County.
210 has been evacuated. There's been flooding there. Route 9W is closed. So Stony Point has taken a major hit.
Perhaps the hardest hit section of town is at Lowland Park. Looking down from the Liberty Drive Bridge, you can see floodwater swallowed it whole. The playground barely visible, the pavilion washed out.
I've been here 16 years. I've never seen flooding like this at all. And this is where my daughter grew up, so I brought her here. I would bring her here when she was little, and we always had some great moments here, but this is insane.
And down below, you can see how close the water came to people's homes. About 20 houses had to be evacuated near the park, including this one, where cell phone video shows first responders rescuing an 80-year-old man from his home via boat. Cindy Byers lives next door and is glad he got out safely.
I was watching the water all morning, and once it came up on my yard, and it's got about maybe 10 feet away from the porch, then I just got out.
There was flooding all over town. This is 9W, where floodwater caused a sinkhole and a pickup truck fell inside.
It swallowed up that guy's truck. Unbelievable.
Near Wayne Street, the brook raged so ferociously it threatened area homes. Locals reflecting on a frightening and unusual day.
The road's flooded, the bridge flooded. Last time I checked, this happened 20 years ago, last time it flooded like this.
Getting back to that 80-year-old man who had to be rescued by boat, he is uninjured tonight, thankfully. In fact, we're told there are no injuries in Stony Point. At this point, local leaders will have to then assess the damage, however, as soon as things begin to dry out. Reporting live from Stony Point, Ida Siegel, News 4, New York.
Just some incredible images there, Ida. Thank you so much. And many drivers did what Storm Team 4 is advising you should never do, and that's drive through those floodwaters. Storm Team 4's Dave Price continues our live team coverage in Ramapo with the daring rescues that we saw today on the Palisades Parkway, Dave.
Rana, we've moved along to Haverstraw right now to exit 14 along the Palisades Parkway. And north of that exit, the Palisades Parkway remains closed. Tonight, just a couple of scattered raindrops, but the damage is done. You talked about that emergency declared in Orange County, but the damage is widespread through the Hudson Valley, and the work to begin the cleanup is just underway. Intense rain through the afternoon, seemingly endless and fierce. The result, submerged vehicles, multiple rescues, and thousands of people redirected.
It's unprecedented for this area. There's a lot of water flowing on the roads. Palisade Parkway is closed.
The Palisades Parkway, typically handling a steady flow of weekenders coming from lakes and rivers, became a body of water itself, a powerful cross-current rushing over its lanes.
I haven't seen anything like this before in my life.
Brian Peabody has seen it all. He rescues cars for a living, but today was like no other.
We were driving through 3 or 4 feet of water, rushing, and
on the Palisades.
On the Palisades. This truck weighs close to 18,000 pounds, and you could feel the water pushing this truck back.
And it took more than heavy tow trucks for some rescues. An airboat was used at one point for a rescue on the northbound parkway between exits 18 and 19, navigating the several feet of water which collected in just a few short hours.
I can't even get over there, dude.
In Harriman State Park, along the junction of Route 6 and 9W, more water. A lot of it. Just getting from point A to point B took hours for the lucky ones who could even make it. Have you seen any flooding?
On the way coming up, yes, it was a lot of flooding.
On one side of the roadway, heavy traffic from cars getting off the Palisades Parkway trying to figure out how to zigzag their way home. And on the other side, look at the water, which seems to be flowing at the speed limit. No matter how people traversed Rockland and Orange counties today, it wasn't a smooth trip. And for some, that journey came to an abrupt end. As of tonight, the race continues to clear cars, clean up roadways, and restore power. all with just hours now before the morning commute. And hikers, drivers, homeowners, all rescued by first responders who themselves were challenged by the weather conditions and the problems with the roadways all day. And tonight, during the overnight, a frantic effort to clean things up, to get things going before the Monday morning rush begins. Once again, the Palisades Parkway remains closed until further notice north of exit 14. And again, there are roadways, bridges, and byways throughout the region that are impassable tonight. We're in Haverstraw, right along the Palisades Parkway, and we'll send it back to you.
Okay, Dave Price reporting for us there. Thank you so much. And speaking of that morning commute, if you're commuting from the Hudson Valley, be prepared for delays tomorrow, no matter how you're coming in. Metro North says service between Croton, Harmon, and Poughkeepsie has been suspended. The MTA says trees, boulders, and other debris has left tracks in Westchester, Putnam, and Dutchess counties impassable. The MTA is urging people to work from home if that is an option, or use the Harlem line if you can.